Add a base coat to all of your nails and let it dry. I alternated the colors on my fingers for my base color. For my pinky, middle, and thumb, I had gray, and for my ring and pointer, I had pink. Your first coat is done drying, and you start by adding your tape. For my ring finger, I used scotch tape and cut it into 4 pieces, and I added that to the middle of my nail. For your pointer finger, you're just going to take some tape. I had mine already pre-cut, and I'm just going to add 2 even parallel vertical lines in the middle of my nail. For my middle finger, I'm going to do the same thing as my pointer finger, but put it horizontally. And I'm going to have even lines on my middle finger. And like I said, I already pre-cut my striping tape, so I had to cut some, and I'm just adding it to other places on my nails. Like you'll see, I added it on my thumb. Just make sure that when you're doing the middle finger, that all of the spaces are evenly placed. Then you're going to go to the thumb. For the thumb, I used 3 pieces of striping tape. The one in the middle is the longest, and the ones on the outer corners are the same length as each other, but shorter than the one in the middle. For the pinky, I did kind of an abstract design. I added 1 piece of striping tape directly in the middle of my nail, but on a slant. On the bottom half of that diagonal separation, I added a piece of striping tape right in the middle of it. Then on the second half of that diagonal middle part, I added a piece of striping tape, but I connected it to the one on the bottom, so they're kind of like close together, and it looks like a backwards K. And then lastly, where I just added that piece of striping tape, I added the last one in the middle of that. And make sure they're all touching the first line that I did. And if you have too much of an excess, you can always just cut it off. Lastly, make sure all of your striping tapes are firmly pressed down so you get a crisp and clean line. Now you're just going to add the colors on top of the striping tape. What I did is, obviously, if you have gray underneath, you would add pink, and if you have pink underneath, you would add gray. You wouldn't add the same colors because that wouldn't make any sense. For the pinky, just remember that you added them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have to take them off 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you take them off from the first one that you added to the last one, your design might be messed up. After you add the coat of polish, just remember to take the striping tape off as quickly as possible. You don't want it to linger there, you just want it to take it off so you have a crisp line. And if there's any flooding by your cuticle area because you're applying the polishes over your striping tape, just remember to just clean it up with your orange wood stick or acetone and a brush. Add your top coat and you're done. I hope you guys really like this video. You guys can add all of these designs to your nails. You guys can pick one design and add them to all of your nails. But just have fun with this and be creative.